All right. This is Emil. He's from Norway, and he currently goes to Augustana College, and he's a senior.
Almost done.
Yeah, a couple of months, and then you said your plan is probably to go back home.
I'm missing the motherland.
Yep.
It's time to go home.
Okay. We picked some of your questions to ask, so he's gonna answer them. This is unscripted. We didn't really plan things out, so we'll see how things go. The first question is, do you have Netflix?
Yes, I do have Netflix. I even have Hulu.
All right. How about some things that you do for fun on a regular basis? And also, what are some of your favorite foods back home?
Back home, I love my dad's meatballs. They're amazing. My mom's homemade pizza, always great. Besides that, even Norwegians like a good burger.
Yeah. Since we brought up food, I will ask Emil about this too, but here's something to take a look at. This is called brown cheese, and I had never heard of it until going to Norway, and my wife introduced it to me. But do you eat this a lot? What is this?
I don't eat it a bunch. A lot of people do. It's basically cheese made out of, is it goat milk?
Yeah.
I believe. Yeah, goat milk. So it's got a real distinct taste to it. Things I like to do for fun. I like to play my guitar. Watch a good movie. I listen to music almost all the time. I can. We have a lot of good, beautiful nature, especially in Norway on the west coast. There's a beautiful environment.
Yeah.
So hikes, stuff like that.
So you're from the west coast?
Yeah.
Okay.
An island on the west coast. That's where I'm from.
I'll get the name of it, and then I'll show them on a map.
Yes.
So they know where you're from. Okay. The next question was maybe similar to what you like to do, but do you have a favorite place to hang out?
Favorite place to hang out? I guess appreciating the surroundings, the mountains, the woods. Go for a run in the forest. We have trails, so you could go on hikes or run.
Okay.
That's fun.
Yeah. Do you spend much time around water?
Yeah, I get up in the morning, I look out the window, and I see water.
Yeah.
The horizon. It's right by the ocean, so I'm pretty used to the ocean.
Mm-hmm. How about these are somewhat similar. The activities you think are fun. How about type of music, music videos, or even movies that you like? Like, what would be your favorite artist, or even just genre, and maybe favorite movie?
Very big on classic rock. I think every kid should be introduced to the Beatles at some point in their life. Led Zeppelin, the good old 60s, 70s stuff. But music, I'm all over the place. Music knows no boundaries. English, American music, Norwegian music, anything goes as long as it's good.
Yeah. What do you listen to more often? Songs in Norwegian or English?
English, definitely. 99% of the time, it's English.
Music in Norway on the radio, English or Norwegian? Would you say?
It's a good mix. Plenty of English international artists, but you'll hear Norwegian music too.
Okay.
Crowd pleasers, Norwegian crowd pleasers, stuff like that.
Yeah. Do you think would you say that there's one American artist that is most popular in Norway?
It's
like currently, or just maybe in the last 5-10 years?
When Justin Bieber came to Oslo, teenage girls went crazy. It's pretty much the same as here.
Yeah.
Really, really same.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll reword this question to make it a either or. If you had one last meal, would it be a Norwegian type of meal or an American type of meal?
If I had one last meal, it would be a big, beautiful steak.
Okay.
Which we do enjoy steak back in Norway too, even though we're not as crazy about it as you Americans. I'd probably choose steak.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Favorite European football team? Soccer,
favorite football team? Manchester United. That's the team to go with.
All right. My jersey's downstairs. It would take me too long to go get it, but that's why we're friends.
Right.
All right, greatest landmark in Europe in general.
The fjords of Norway comes to mind instantly because they're glorious. You know, you got mountains basically coming out. You got water, just mountains coming right out of it. So it looks magnificent.
Yeah.
That's definitely something to check out.
Okay. Popular music, listen to American music. You kind of answered that already, but this student also brings up the question of clothes, what they're like, if there's a type or look that's different than here.
I guess we're notorious for wearing skinny jeans. Whatever you think of that, they're pretty popular over in Europe. Besides that, maybe the same as you guys, just a couple of years ahead. So look out for what you're wearing about 5 years, and you'll know.
That's what he's wearing now. Okay. Okay. And I just turned it off because there was a glare. But we were watching tonight a presidential debate. So this student asks you, what do you think about the presidential race and the candidates going on right now in America?
I think it's a little ridiculous, especially the Republican Party, where they get a little sidetracked and they get a little offensive towards each other. They're not too focused on real politics. I do love Bernie Sanders. He's not bought and paid for. He's real, he's genuine, and he's got good intentions. Thumbs up for Bernie. Watch out. Feel the burn.
Yeah. Okay, so
I'm definitely feeling the burn.
Yeah, it's hot. So you students, you understand pretty well how we get our president. Right now, the prime minister in Norway is Erna Solberg.
Yeah.
Did I say it okay?
Yeah.
Erna Solberg.
Can you explain for the students how you get a prime minister? Like how does Norway choose their leader?
So we have a parliament. That's like our governmental system. So party gets elected as a majority, and then they get representatives in the is it similar to Congress, I believe?
Mm.
So then the team with the majority vote of votes, they elect a leader, which is the prime minister, and then for them to execute stuff, they propose ideas, and they basically need a green light from the rest of the representatives in Congress.
Okay. Do you people, the citizens of Norway, do you get to vote?
Yeah, we vote. We vote for the political parties we want in charge.
Okay.
Then, based on the proportion of votes, that's how many representatives they get.
Okay. And whether you have or not, could you have voted while in America?
Yeah, I think you can go online and vote.
Okay.
Through the internet. Yeah.
Okay. Two last questions. I'll start with this one. Right now Emil is a student, so he's studying business and economics, but this student asked, what is your job? But instead, maybe tell us about what you would want to do.
What do I want to do? I've been studying finance, and I'm good at that, so if I could leverage that and work with maybe financial advising or like capital structures, stuff like that, you'll probably learn about that a little later in life.
Yeah.
But growing up stuff in banks, maybe a boring banker that brings home the bacon, something like that.
Bacon's American food.
I love bacon.
All right, last question. I thought this was a really creative one, kind of funny, but it says, word for word, are you friendly or are you someone who likes to steal someone's car space when they are about to park? This says a lot about a person.
Yeah, I'm very friendly. I would never steal a parking spot. That's just cruel.
Okay.
That's cruel. Unheard of.
Yeah. All right. Is there anything else we should tell him? She's gonna hate this. Hey, you wore your sweater.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Kristen's mom knitted that sweater, by the way. All right. Anyway, we're right at 10 minutes, so I think that's a good place to stop. Thank you, Emil. You rock.
Of course.